Hello, hello. A few minutes late. Sorry, my bad. I apologize. Ah! Hopefully, you can hear me. Hopefully, everything is sounding and looking good. I'm having massive computer issues, I can say. Like, massive computer issues. It's actually annoying. I almost canceled the streams for today. I think I might have been better off canceling the streams for today because there's a good chance that my computer blue screens during the middle of this stream. Hopefully it doesn't, but there's a good chance that it will because it blue screened. No. Um it blue screened two times from me getting out of work. Well, first of all, I need to do this. That's not fixed either. What's up? What's up? Um Firstly, I get home and of the three monitors that I have, only one works, which doesn't make sense because they're all connected to the same device. So why is one only working? So I'm like, there's no way that two of my three monitors died. So that's not possible. So now I'm like trying to figure out what went wrong. Ran a few updates that didn't work. Restarted a few times that didn't work. Went in the settings that didn't work. Did something else and then they came back on. So I was like, whatever. Then I ran some more updates that ended up working. And then after I did all that, I started to set the stream up and then it blue screened. And it was like the error it kicked back was like an issue with like some driver or something. So I uninstalled, reinstalled, blue screened again. So I'm like, same, kicking back the same error. So I'm like, let me run all the different tests. So I'm like, command prompt, PowerShell, FS, everything that I can think of to run to see if there's an issue, I ran. And eventually one of them tests kicked me back an error saying that there's some corrupted file somewhere, but they can't get fixed somehow. I'd have to do something else. Windows 10. I don't want to go to 11 yet. I might have to go to 11. Who knows? But yeah, I've been trying to figure out if I could scrunch up the funds to maybe put together or stick some newer stuff in my setup, but I've got it. It's not really necessary. So yeah. Nonetheless, we're back with Mob. We've been writing these first three episodes. They've been really good. I've been really enjoying them. I didn't finish setting up the camera. Ah, mine's everywhere. First three episodes were good. Last week ended kind of crazy with I'm assuming to be Dimple that made like that founder thing that spoke at the what were they calling it, like the tryouts or the thing at the cult, and started to sprout out and go everywhere. And Mob was supposed to meet I can't remember their names, was supposed to meet the both of them before like to go there and to speak at the thing. Really have something. I appreciate you, Cyber. Thank you. This is the first time I wore this. I had it for like a year now. I appreciate it. But yeah, Mob's phone's dead. Can't get in contact with him. Things are starting to pop off. Let me shut up. Let's get started. I'm excited to see what we do this week. Pull us over here. Just please cooperate with me, computer. We need to get through three things. I got to do some stuff after these streams, and I need you. I need you. All right. Mob Psycho, season 3, episode 4. Gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We probably don't have subtitles. We don't. What's the aftermath? What? Nah, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound that doesn't sound right. Something's up. Something is up. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe she's trying not to get him involved, which is going to unironically get him involved. I love this opening. Ooh, that's not good. I'm hungry. Yeah. All right. What are we looking forward to this episode? I have no idea. I need to stop saying that's one. She said she forgot the true founder showed up. I clearly was wrong. Don't basically don't want to get you involved. That doesn't make sense. I wonder. I wonder. Oh, had a day at work today. Divine Tree. The founder appears. Okay. So there is something afoot. Interesting. Interesting. So there's some sort of influence being pressed upon everybody that attended that meeting. He looks like a more cursed version of Mob. Yeah. One of your favorites, really. This is totally some sort of influence is happening. I wonder what kind, but definitely something's happening. Excuse me. It's from the broccoli, isn't it? It's broccoli. I don't understand why we just didn't destroy the broccoli in the first place. Now there's gonna be people there defending it. I would have did it instantly, as fast as possible. It's broccoli. People are ridiculous. That'll Don't partake. Don't partake. You don't know what's in it. You don't know what's in it. Oh, that's creepy. That's really creepy. No, Teto. Good. Good, 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 good. Woo! Dude, that was creepy with the founder standing behind him. Dimple's probably strong as heck too. If he's here. Ah! He used a sigh again. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's Dimple. Really? What? Are we gonna try to dupe him? It's not a real person. It's just like some weird vessel. We're not holding back. Woo! Yep. I wonder if that was Dimple making everyone seem like they were interested in Mob 2 and the episodes leading up before it, possibly, maybe, so that he can talk Mob into becoming the leader of the cult alongside with, ooh! Right? All right. All right. And before it's not really Dimple, there's something else besides a Dimple. Hurry up. Really? That's the what's his face? He's taking a divine tree powder stuff too? Is that divine tree juice? Soda? From the big broccoli. That's not gonna be good. Not good. Not good. We need to cut the tree down. Damn. Broccoli! It is Dimple, you piece of trash. Ever since we first met him, episode 3, right? We met Dimple in episode 3 of the first season. Dimple's mad strong, man. Garbage. It must have been Dimple. Reagan, shut up. Listen for once. Just listen for once. It must have been Dimple. Why can't we burn it? Like, why can't we destroy it? They'll live. They'll live. Why not pick it up and then burn it? That's a good assessment. Noticing something? She said 5 minutes a day, right? Psycho helmet sama. That's one thing that definitely doesn't happen at school, by the way. Everyone deciding to worship some cult. It's broccoli. They'll live. What's up, Lewick? Happy Thursday. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. Stop it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Let's hope it's easy to, like, knock him out of his brainwashing. Hopefully he can fight it himself. Hopefully Shigeo can do it. We're like almost done with the episode, I want to say. I don't want to look at the time. I don't want to break my immersion. We've been live for 23 minutes. I talked for maybe 4. We're going to the tree. Or we're... Damn it. They got him. Damn. Just like that. I'm white tea poison. Please put it together with the candy. Please. Yes, there we go. We should be able to break the mind control on them, right? We should be able to, I want to say. Why not? Show me the mob chasing after them. Ah. Throw it away. Ooh. I'll hit an old man. Don't rush me. If he would have rushed me, I would have hit him. This is creepy. Not gonna lie, this is creepy. They're like a hive mind now. This is really creepy. Good thing Mob did all that training with the body improvement club. Keep his stamina up when he's running. Look. Oh my gosh. I would just take a blind stab and be like, it has to be Dimple. Especially, and maybe Mob wasn't paying attention with the conversation with Dimple, but like especially like Dimple just left me. I talked to him about this. He said he was gonna take the power from the tree, all that stuff. I'd just have to take a blind guess. I don't either. They're being brainwashed. Well, now they're being brainwashed. Before, people were just there you go. It's a Dimple, man. I'm the founder. It was founded in my honor and my name. Not honor, but my likeness. Hell no. Get out of here. This is your idea. Now you talking like this? They got you too? Look at my boy Mob. Look at my boy Mob leveling up. His perception. Yeah. Is this the usual ED? I figured not. Oh my gosh. This is really interesting. Oh, I'm with you. No, I'm with you. I really like this episode. I really did like this episode. I feel like this episode is like it feels like a culmination of almost everything I've been saying after these first three episodes, the first three episodes I should say, of this third season, where I'm loving the growth and the development that Mob is going through from the first two seasons. It feels apparent that everything that he's gone through has changed him. Like, he is growing. He is different than the boy that we met in season 1, episode 1. And it's happened so gradually over each season with every important moment that we've gone through with him, that now we have a Mob that feels different, but it doesn't feel alien. It feels natural. So when he gets put in a situation where before he struggled with doing things on his own, making decisions on his own, relying on others, and now it's to the point where he can logically recognize that people are different, actively know that he might be the only person left in the city that isn't brainwashed, and make the decision himself to challenge Psycho Helmet, which is Dimple, so that he can resolve this issue, because clearly it's a problem. Like, that growth is incredible. And how they did it, just structured throughout this episode, was so good. It was so good. It didn't feel forced. Like, he didn't. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was great. I gotta run it back. I gotta run it back just like a minute or two. I'm like absolutely loving this. This means next week has to be crazy. Next week has to be crazy. Thank you. I need that. I need it. That song is incredible. That song might be better than the opening and the ending. And the opening and the ending are both really good. Now, a question that I wonder is how is it that how is it that the people see Mob, recognize Mob as the original Psycho Helmet, right, or White Tea Poison? Is it because of what's her name with the blonde hair? Is it because of her? Because they all feel like they're like hive mind. They all think the same things. They all, well, I don't say they all think the same thing, but they all get the same information spread to them. So could one of them spread information? Yeah, Mizoki, is that her? That's why I wanted to ask, like, what's different? Like, she's the one, like, are you here? Like, this, like, I don't know. I don't know. Or is this all a part of Dimple's plan? Because Dimple did say he wanted him and Mob to both present themselves so that they can go like lead the people and lead the cult. I don't know. Maybe it's Dimple or maybe it's her. I don't know. I don't know why. I just realized that was the Body Improvement Club. I love that. I love this episode. I love this episode. This is one of my favorite episodes of Mob. Period. Not even any really crazy fighting. We got some stuff from Teto at the beginning, but it was just more so on Mob's growth. It's been the spotlight of this season because up until this episode, I want to say it just felt very just like Mob is doing things, and I feel like if you're not paying attention, you might be like, oh, it's just Mob doing things. But when you actually try to when you actually analyze it and look at it from how he normally is, we've experienced Mob a certain way for a long time, and he's not that anymore. And I feel like the first 3 episodes, these first 4 episodes, are basically like very like reserved and setup heavy, so that you can see he's different. Every single thing that Mob has done in these first 4 episodes, had this been season 1 or had this been early season 2 to like the midpoint up until like episode 7 or 8, because I'm pretty sure those are the Reagan episodes. Up until that point, if it had been that Mob, these situations go completely different. But from his interactions after his family seemingly was killed in front of him, and then he was going to go on a rampage, didn't go on a rampage, and then fought against what's his name, the leader of the Esper group, fighting him, which then resulted in the creation of the gigantic broccoli. Like, those events has made Mob just different for the better, absolutely for the better. And I'm like blown away. I don't think I expected that from this. I don't know what I expected for this 3rd season, but what we're getting, I'm like thoroughly enjoying. I really am. I felt like this 4th episode was like, excuse me. I felt like this 4th episode was like a culmination of like what Mob is. It felt good. It felt really good. Like watching him be like, feel like someone's watching us. So, and then I feel like I said it maybe 2 or 3 times during the reaction. I have to say it again. I repeat myself. But maybe maybe this wasn't Mob just being in his head. Maybe it was some sort of manipulation from Dimple on the people when he was like, it feels like people are like more paying attention to me. But also, I don't know what to take from that, because you have this moment right here where the people are recognizing Mob as the original founder. I don't know if they're doing that on their own volition, if Dimple is feeding that to them. So who knows? Maybe there could have been like some sort of recognition that they may have not have known of early about maybe Mob, and that's why I felt like there was more tension. Or maybe Dimple was trying to manipulate people and have Mob feel like he was more popular so that he can build Mob's like pride up, and then him and Mob can go together. Speaking of Dimple, they can go together so that they can do exactly what he suggested. Was that the end of episode 2, or was that some part in episode 3? I don't remember when that conversation with Dimple happened. I think it was last episode. Whenever like Mob was trying to make his bed, getting ready for bed, and he was killing Dimple with the facts, and Dimple just shut up and left. I wonder if it could have been a little bit of that. So now that Dimple knows, because it was like very like, oh, it's like I feel like I'm popular, but now it's like I feel like people are watching me, and that only happened after that conversation with Dimple. So maybe it could be something like that, where Dimple has been manipulating people the whole time, and why Mob has felt that way. But now this is the, like, I've been like, yeah, I can't wait for Mob next week. Like, but this is like, I feel like the first episode where I'm like, I need next episode. I need it. Just how this left us with this track, with this resolve from Mob. I'm going to do this. I need next week. I need next week, and then I need a Mob and Teru team up. I would love it. I would love to get a Mob and Teru team up. This is, I could keep watching this little ending of this episode over and over and over again. I could. It's incredible. They outdid themselves with this. And it's simple. It's not even anything difficult to do, but they outdid themselves. I'm sad Mob's not very popular this season. It got buried. Bleach is back. Chainsaw Man is out. The most popular arc of My Hero is airing. It just got buried, and it's unfortunate because Mob has been like 10 out of 10 every episode. It's been incredible. Like, it feels good watching Mob on, like, for me on a Thursday, and then being able to like tee up and then watch Chainsaw Man on a Tuesday, watch My Hero on a Saturday, watch Bleach on a Monday. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced it. Usually it's like one day where it's crazy. Never ever do I have almost every single day where it's just like fire every single day. I can count on that day giving me something great. Yeah, Blue Lock on Saturday. It's like it's crazy. The season was stacked, and there was gonna be some shows that got the short end of the stick. Feels like Mob is gonna be it, because Mob doesn't. These first 3 episodes haven't featured a big action set piece. As much as it's annoying, and as much as I hate that, and as much as I sometimes fall victim to it still, people need action in a series in order for it to be good, in order for them to stay interested. It's the generation that we live in. Their attention spans are very short. So if you're not doing anything that's interesting, why am I going to keep watching? I'll cut this off. That's what it is. So in these 3 episodes where we've just been character building, I can go watch this soccer show that looks great and it's high octane. I could go watch Bleach. This looks great. It's high octane. I could go watch My Hero. This looks great and it's high octane. I could go watch Chainsaw Man. This looks great and it's high octane. Like, I can go watch all these things and just be marveled and be like, animation, and scream at the top of my lungs. That's what we live in now. And it's like, if you're not doing that, then boy, oh boy. That's why I feel like maybe a lot of people are looking forward to this 5th episode, because the 5th episode of Mob is always the one that has the crazy animation, the crazy like plot point story beat hits. And maybe a lot of people are waiting because maybe next week might be the one that gets a lot of people. I don't need it, right? If this season didn't have that popular 5th episode, I'd be fine as long as we keep getting like episodes like this and character moments like this. As long as we keep getting this, I'm cool. I'm totally cool. Don't need that. Episode 4 to 6 of Mob is going to be in cinema. Is that the finale of Mob? Is Mob only going to be 6 episodes? Is it only going to be 6 episodes? it feels weird to just put 4 to 6 in the movies. They said that there wasn't even. I know there was a lot of people that said there's not enough content to make a full season whenever season 2 finished up. I do remember that. So do they just do like 6 or 7 or 8 episodes and just call it and not try to stretch it? It feels weird. It feels weird to have 4 to 6 in the movies all at once. Right? It feels weird. It feels weird. It feels like they might. It literally feels like episode 6 could be the end. They didn't announce an episode count. Right? They didn't announce an episode count. This is episode 4. Like episode 6 or 7, and they just be like, that's it, we're done. And that's the finale of Mob. Man, wow. I'm not ready for Mob to end. Like, I got introduced to Mob through this channel. It's one of the first things we ever did. And I watched the first 2 seasons of Mob on catch up, almost 2 years ago. Maybe 2 years ago to this season. And to have caught up and we're at the end of Mob feels like surreal. It does. Boy. I was so excited. I don't even think I pressed play on the music. I'm sorry. But I think that's all I got. Mob deserves all the love, all the attention. I don't think a lot of people realize that season 3 of Mob is the final season because it never was advertised. To my eyes, to my knowledge, season 3 of Mob was never advertised as being the final season. I think that's a positive and a negative. Because if this third season was marketed as being the final season of Mob, and we spent the first 4 episodes with nothing going on, people would be complaining like we're wasting time. Again, those are the people looking for a fight. Looking for action. They feel like the end of their series, because they're so used to battle shonen, needs to end in a big climactic shonen like fight. And people would be crucifying these 4 episodes because nothing is happening. But then if you don't because this fall season is so stacked, because this third season of Mob hasn't been marketed as the final season, some people might be like, I'll get back to it. I have so many other things that I'm watching. I'll get back to Mob eventually. If they knew it was the final season, maybe they might tune in a little bit more. That could be the case as well. But I hope that people come around. I feel like Mob is going to get done right for its ending. There's no telling how many episodes are left. If there's like 5 chapters left, there's like 5 chapters left, and maybe there's enough for a couple of more episodes. Maybe there's enough to get us to our 12 episodes. Who knows? But 3 chapters or 5 chapters? 5 chapters. That's it. They're 150 pages long. That's how long the 3 chapters are each, or total. Because 150 pages per chapter, that can fill us up the rest of the season. So maybe we do get the 12 or 13. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. I'm hopping over to Yurusei Yatsura. That's going to be going live in 10 minutes. So if you're interested in that, hop on by. But if not, have a good rest of your Thursday or Friday, wherever you are. Have a good rest of your weekend, and hopefully, God willing, see you guys back here next Thursday for episode 5 of Mob Psycho. So thank you again. Appreciate you, and I'll see you. Peace out.